Master the season that you're in order to move forward. I don't know who this video is for, but if you've come across it and you're still here, this is probably a line for you in some sort of way. It might resonate, and I hope it helps. So welcome or welcome back. My name is Derek. I talk about art, creativity, spirituality, psychology, and whatever the heck else comes out of my brain in the hopes of helping you, be more authentic, and live the fullest life that you can. So let's get to it. I'm just gonna read from my phone the notes that I took over the last week or so getting ready to make this video. I didn't really have time to do like a whole framework and do all these fancy edits, so kind of not feeling it today anyway, and I'll kind of get to that. So yeah, let's go from here. You can't and you won't be on all the time, and this is for pretty much everybody, whether you're a creative or you're a content creator, or you're talking about, in reference to your job or your career or even your relationships. You're not going to be on all the time. You're not going to be at tip top all the time, and you're not going to feel inspired to do what you have to do. You're going to be tired some days. You're going to just feel blah, no matter what you do. Your routine could be perfect. You could not miss a day. Your consistency could be perfect, and the human body and mind and the psyche is just, it's beautiful and chaotic and confusing, because there will be a day where you just don't want to. And I mean that for those who understand. It's not just, oh, I don't want to do this, I just don't want to do the day, don't want to do it, and those are the days where you have to self-reflect, relax, look into what's going on with you, and maybe you need to rest, or maybe you need to push through. It could be either. Oftentimes we need to rest, depending on what part of the world you're living in, what you have going on in your life. But if you're something you really care about, and you feel like you're getting stuck in this like grind hustle mode, it's okay to rest for one. And if you feel like you've been doing that, but you've been procrastinating for a week or 2 weeks, and you said, I just haven't been feeling it, well, it's been a week or two, so maybe you need to just fight that feeling, push through it anyway, and that'll re-spark something for you. Next thing would be is understand that everything is a cycle. Everything is subject to the law of the pendulum swing. What goes up must come down, what goes well must go poorly at some point. Day is going to turn to night, left has a right, inside has an outside. If you've ever noticed that you've just been on a high in your life, things are going great, and all of a sudden, for some odd reason, sometimes you can't put a finger on it, it's just the way of the universe, just crashes, and then you're on a low. Understand, when you're in that low, that same high, if not a greater high, is going to come back, because it has to, because that's just how things work. You're going to have these up and downs. Everything is a wave, everything is frequency, everything is a pattern, right? So understand that whatever you're going through, it's going to pass, things will get better. It's up to you to kind of zoom out from the pendulum, no matter if things are going good or if things are going not so good, right? To know that when things are going not so good, you zoom out and go, but things will get better. I can see the light in the darkness, and I know that things have to swing back in my favor eventually. I just need to persist, I need to have faith, and I need to stay ready for when things do come, so I can really squeeze the juice out of the harvest that I'm going to have. And when things are going great, right, everything feels magical, blissful, perfect, nothing's going wrong in your life, always be prepared for that which may come later, when it goes not so good, when death occurs, or financial loss, or just something unfortunate, and that might swing you back, or that might really drag you down emotionally, mentally, financially, spiritually. Zoom out in those instances and be prepared, and know that may come, and know that it inevitably will come, because we're all subject to the laws of the universe, and it just has to happen. Acceptance opens doors for your mind. Acceptance opens your mind to new perspectives, because it allows you to relax, not only to allow some sense of silence in the mind, but true relaxation in the body. A lot of people don't know how to relax, especially over in the West. We don't know how to chill out. We're always stressed out. We're always just go. We don't know how to just be. And if we can learn to, especially when things are good, this is way easy. When things are, happy, blissful, you got the girl or guy of your dreams, and you're well fed, you have money, like things are it is easy to just sit back, relax, and go, like things are good. But when things are not so good, it's really hard to sit there and go, no, I can't. You're sitting there going, I can't stand for this. I'm frustrated. I want this. I need this. I need these resources. I need things to go this way. And then these challenging times, it really brings out, at least in my experience, my ego, right? It brings out those darker parts in me that are angry, that are frustrated, that are super controlling, that don't know how to let go, that are attached to things that I didn't know I was that attached to, whether it's a material thing or a belief or a person or an environment or a vice. Things come up, and as I learn to accept those things that come up, I also, in reflection, accept the reality that I'm living in currently, and allows me to see new ways into a new life, into a new way of being, into a new reality, a reality where the ego is less in control, where my conscious awareness is more in control. I'm more present, I'm less distracted, I'm less living in my imagination, I'm more grounded here, living in reality, serving humanity as best as I can, and creating and loving and just being human being. And that takes a lot of work. You have to relax and accept where you're at, and understand that there's lessons there. There's lessons in the difficulties that life is bringing to you, that the universe is allowing you to move through. There's something there for you to look at, so that way you can grow, and so that way you can learn and actually be prepared and ready for the next season of your life. And in the midst of doing all this, you will get signs from the universe. You will experience it in the form of synchronicity. It'll be an odd conversation that was, something that maybe you just had a dream about, or maybe you had a conversation about something that you're interested in, that you really want to happen, or you have a feeling that you're going to be gifted something, and you put it out there, you talk to a coworker, whatever, and then you happen to be telling the same story to some stranger they've never spoke, and then they end up saying something that you said to them, or that you dreamed about, or you asked for an answer to a prayer and it came through in a song, or it came through eavesdropping a conversation as you're walking by somewhere, you're walking in the park. You will notice if you learn to pay attention. We all think that we need to learn the latest skills, we need to learn the latest tech, we need to learn the next, we need to read 14 books, we need to know 17 languages. We don't need to know how to do everything, right? Follow your curiosity and learn what you want to learn, of course. But the main thing that we need to learn, in my opinion, this is just opinion, it's just YouTube, right? Is learning how to pay attention. Learning how to pay attention to ourselves, learning how to pay attention to the world around us. Because in paying attention, we can start to see the conversation that's happening between our inner world and the world that's outside of us, reflecting back to us. If you've ever read The Alchemist, they talk about the world having a soul, having a language that it speaks. And in my interpretation, he's talking about the synchronicity that you can experience when you're in tune. And being in tune doesn't mean that you're some spiritual woo-woo better than everybody else. In tune simply means that I'm aware of myself. I'm aware of the thoughts I'm having. I'm aware of the emotions I'm having. I'm aware of the things happening around me. I'm aware of my environment. And I keep myself as best as I can in that awareness, so that I may study myself and become to know myself more. Because the more that I know myself, the more that I see myself in you, and the more love and compassion that I have access to, divine spiritual love, and so on and so forth, and yada yada yada. We'll get into it, but that's what you got to do. Look at these things as lessons, as obstacles are really just steps. Sometimes we got to step, I'm lift my foot, we got to step real high, we got to really reach. Sometimes we got to climb, we might need assistance to get up that step, but these obstacles are simply steps to get to exactly where we're trying to go. So trust yourself. And the last thing I'm going to say, for the people who are still here, for the creatives, or for people who just, none of this helped, and you're like, man, that doesn't help me. I know one thing that probably will, and that's to completely walk away from the thing that you're stressing about. Go handle other aspects of your life. Go do your laundry. Go clean your room. Go clean the bathroom. Go have that conversation with a friend. Go call that family member that you've been meaning to go. Go start that meal prep plan that you said you were going to do. Go learn something new. Go get that book and just have fun and relax for 10 minutes. Go start that exercise program. Go cancel that gym membership. Like, there's other aspects of our lives that we just start to let go of and just let, like, oh, we'll figure it out, we'll push it under the bed and get to it. Like, but then we get to it finally and we're already overwhelmed with our project. We're already overwhelmed with work and the thing that we're obsessed with. Then we go to the other stuff, and then that's overwhelming because we've just been shoving it away. And I say all that to say, you just need to find some balance, right? Stop fighting so hard. There are times when it's not time to create. There are times when it's time to consume. It's time to listen. It's not time to be heard sometimes. And other times it's the time to hustle. It's the time to grind. It's the time to put your stuff out there. You know, it's time to put yourself out there. Go meet people. Go ask a person on a date. You know what I mean? But you'll only know what time it is for you and what season it is for you when you tune into yourself, when you listen, when you quiet your mind, you quiet your body, your spirit, you connect with yourself, go outside in nature, do what you got to do, right? Start working on something creatively. If it really helps talking to somebody who you really look up to and admire, who's spiritually in tune, talk to them. But that's what you got to do. Get in tune with yourself. Find balance within your life, within the work and the not working and the creating and the consuming, right? And over time, you'll find, at least in my experience, more, I don't know if equilibrium is the word, but more of an equilibrium with, you know, your creativity and with your mental and with everything else. You'll be able to push through on those days where you really don't feel like it. Like I said in the video, I'd get to it. I didn't feel like making this video today. I really don't. I woke up in a not so good headspace, to be honest with you, and I'm still currently trying to climb out of it. But me making this video is helping. Me just putting my stuff out there and expressing that and talking about my thoughts and my feelings, it helps. You know, and maybe that's not what you want to do. Maybe you want to write. Maybe you want to go paint. Maybe you want to go ride your bike. You want to go play basketball. You want to be a bodybuilder. It doesn't matter. Like, just don't judge yourself so much. Do what you want to go do and trust that it'll take care of you. And the season that you're in will pass as you learn to really operate in the environment that you're on. If you're on level 3, you're not going to get to level 4 and play it like level 3. You're going to play it like level 4. So just learn the level that you're on. Really get good at it. Master it. Master where you're at. Master yourself, your mind, your emotions, your everything else. And I promise you'll be okay. I thought this was going to be a shorter video, but I mean, it's still pretty short, I think, for what you see on YouTube. But if this helped at all, then please drop something in the comments that you got from this video. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear how things are going for all of you. Welcome to all the new viewers and subscribers. I really do thank you a lot. I know that it's not like I have hundreds or thousands of subscribers, but even the few that I have, and like the last video did like over 70 views, and that made me so happy in like less than a week. So thank you so much. Like I said, like, share, subscribe if this is if you got something from this, so if it's helping. The art that you see in the back, both of those are originals. Selling them both. They are for sale. That one right there, actually, I'm wearing the shirt right now. I might put something up here, or you can go check the Instagram for real. I did, showing off the shirt. We got this in sand, and I say we, I'm a solo team. I have this in sand and shadow or black. So yeah, I think that might be it. Check out the store. All the links are in the description. Follow me on other social medias if you want to connect with me. I post a lot on the other things too. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.